What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Most definitely appreciate everybody that's supporting the channel. Once again, we are not monetized, man. My application been in review for 2 months. And like I said, I don't know if YouTube got something against me, but I try to kick out good content. So I appreciate everybody for continuing to rock with us. And I got some special things lining up. We closing in on at least a radio show at some point this season. Hopefully it's in the first quarter of the season. First game, probably not, but got the equipment on deck. Just hashing out some technical things where you guys will be able to call in. Once a week I'm going to do it. Call in and we're going to talk some Lions football. And hopefully you guys like it, man. So it's a rehearsal week. It's a dress rehearsal week. Third preseason game. Most important preseason game for the starters. And for week 4 preseason is the most important game for, fringe players that's trying to make the final cut. All right. But we on week 3 right now. Most times the starters go into the third quarter, a drive or two into the third quarter. And we playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jameis Winston had 2 solid weeks, at least versus I think it was the Titans last week. He threw over 200 yards and I think 2 touchdowns. So, he's suspended for 3 or 4 games in the season for the Uber incident. So that's something definitely to look at with him. And this is DEFCON 9, 10, 5,000 for most Lions fans. If things are not better, like significantly better, then I think I'm gonna panic a little bit. Maybe like 5-10% panic, 20% at the most panic, depending on how really bad it is and how the Bucs might gash us. It might rise away above that, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep saying it's preseason because you can't play both sides of the pendulum when Lions go 4-0 and it's just preseason and they ain't did nothing. And when they go 0-4 or they don't look that good in the preseason, you go crazy. Oh, it's over with. No, you can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to keep that wait-and-see approach till week 1 and the season kickoff. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I really don't know, is there any expectations for them this year? Especially with the Winston thing. Most people expect Winston not to be on that team next year if you don't get it together this year. Mike Evans is a problem. He's definitely a problem for us. But other than that, Gerald McCoy, Devontae Davis, I can't remember the linebacker name, but they got some good players over there, and we going down in Tampa, so it's good that the dress rehearsal is in Tampa on the road. And the Lions can't let them run the running back, whoever the running back is over there, get off. You know what I'm saying? They can't let Mike Evans torch him. They can't let Jameis Winston torch him. This is a team that has 0 expectations. And it might be a double standard. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because, the Lions dominate the Tampa Bay. What are the Tampa Bay? Who are the Tampa Bay? What have they done? Who think they're going to win? That's what you're going to hear. But in the same breath, Tampa Bay been slaying and killing their preseason from what it looks of it. Jameis might be a different quarterback. I thought Jameis had the ability to be one of the better quarterbacks in the league. But his immaturity has spilled in from college over to the pros. And that's common sense. We thought that he was going to mature after his situations in Florida State with the crab legs and stuff of that nature. But basically, that's simple life math. You give an immature boy millions of dollars and, think life experience is going to humble him. As soon as he get the millions, no, it didn't humble him. But this is an important game. For Stafford, it's important. And last week, I guess Stafford had a kid before the game. Everything was sloppy. And it's even going to be more and more pressure for Matt Patricia. That's the most important thing. Can Patricia relieve the pressure? Or is Patricia being a mad scientist? All right? Is he being a mad scientist and just, being vanilla so he has the element of surprise for the NFL season? Because look here. From week to week, it's hard to adjust to a team, all right? It's hard to adjust to a player from week to week because you don't practice as much in the NFL, all right? You don't make those adjustments like that in the NFL during the week. You mentally can make the adjustment, but physical and mentally make the adjustment with pads on, 2 different things in the NFL season go through with the nicks and bangs and veterans not being able to practice a lot. You really don't see the adjustment made by NFL teams to next season when they got ability to look at your scheme that you're running or to the playoffs at the most. So most teams don't make major adjustments into the offseason. Then you see, Chip Kelly system fail. Then you see people adjust to this system, that system. So he's going to have an element of surprise, but this is a very, very key game. I want to see more running, okay? And I'll get into the 5 things I'm looking for tomorrow for this game, which is this Friday. I want to see more running. They passed way too much last week. They need to commit to run. They need to run the ball like they playing outdoors in 0-degree weather at Soldier Field. They need to be toting that route like it's a lot of wind, it's a lot of rain. They need to run that rock. Stafford need to have less dropbacks. That needs to be the mentality of the Detroit Lions. And it need to start versus Tampa Bay. More runs, less dropbacks. Period. That should be the formula, all right? And you know, also the run game, like I said, also you want to see who gonna step up at tight end. You know, it's a very important game. You want to see, can the defense form some cohesiveness, form some camaraderie, have some discipline. Everybody need to play their part. That's the thing about the Patriots. Everybody played their role and did nothing more and nothing less. And the Lions need to adopt that. Will Davis be better in coverage? Will somebody step up and take the number 2 corner spot? So many things we could talk about. But this is a very, very crucial game. But I'm not going to go off the rockers if the Lions lose it, you know, or look bad again. I'm not going to go off the rockers. Because maybe in my mind, that Matt Patricia is still being vanilla in his approach. They saying what works and what don't work. So I'm not going to totally flip out. So it'll be a good game. Like I said, hopefully it's a good game for the Lions. But if they lose to Tampa and their first team looked bad versus Tampa, it don't look like it's supposed to look. It's a lot of pressure on Patricia and Jim Bob Cooter. But don't forget, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All new description, all links in there. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. YouTube not monetizing me. Come on, YouTube, man. Let me know something. My application is review. A lot of good things coming. If you want to, DM me for a video request, check me out on all social media. Motor City Sports Talk. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We out.